Welcome back to the Rec Combat. It's your boy Chesco. I'm here with Isaiah. I am here with Luis. And we are here to recap UFC. Oh, I'm sorry. UFC 306. Noche. UFC. O'Malley versus Dvalishvili. All right. First fight of the night. What was it?
I got it. Ronaldo Rodriguez versus Ode Osborne.
Honestly, I didn't know who they were until I watched the press conference. They were the best part of the press conference.
Yeah.
They were.
The post-fight press conference or pre-fight press conference?
The pre-fight. So I was actually a little excited to watch it.
Me too. Yeah, they had a little bit of animosity.
Yeah, so they sold.
He got dropped in the first minute.
Yes, he got dropped fast.
Bad too.
Bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. I was surprised that they let it keep going.
Yeah.
The refs know what I know. Go ahead.
Well, I was surprised too, and he was in a deep triangle. Like that was deep.
Deep. You're right. He was deep in a deep triangle, and he got out of it. I'm telling you. Now is my theory proven, or are we still gonna keep questioning?
You have a lot of theories.
The fact that a Mexican can't get knocked out.
Yeah.
Well, he got knocked out. They just if they would have let him let it be, he wouldn't have gotten back up right away. Would that still be considered a KO?
I mean, it could be like a flash knockdown.
Okay, see.
But he's not knocked out. They can get knocked out.
Down. Okay, they can get knocked down.
They can get knocked down.
But not knocked.
Oh, they get knocked down a lot. They get knocked down all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't get knocked out.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? It's like, my theory got proven more than ever.
Yeah.
Yesterday. It's like Mexicans don't get knocked out. It's that guy. But that fight, Ronaldo Rodriguez versus who?
Ode Osborne.
Ode Osborne. I thought it was gonna be like they were gonna go out and bang, but they really didn't. It was more a wrestling match, huh?
Yeah. But yeah.
Ode kept taking him down.
No, Ronaldo kept taking him down.
Were they sparring partners?
They said no. They said that they had sparred or Ode said that they had sparred 3 weeks before he got the fight, but they weren't sparring partners.
And they sparred 3 weeks before they got the fight, just randomly.
No, before they signed the contract for the fight.
Who won?
I don't know.
Oh man. Neither one was top 15, right?
Nah.
Which is crazy. I didn't know there was more than 15 flyweights in the UFC. And apparently there is.
Yeah. Well, it's at least 17 now.
At least 17.
At least 17.
Yeah, at least 17. So. It's. What did you think of them? Are they? Who can you bring up the flyweight?
Well, the thing is, I don't know how many what's his name? How many fights in the UFC has Ronaldo had? You know?
In the UFC?
I didn't know he existed till Thursday.
Yeah. I'll tell you. In the UFC,
I only seen him twice. I think.
Yeah, this is the second one.
Yeah, so I don't think they'll give him a top 15.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. They'll probably give him one more.
And it's not like he beat him in decisive manner.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, but usually you have to win 3 in a row.
Is Rosas Jr. a bantamweight or a flyweight?
Bantamweight.
Oh, okay. He won, right?
Yeah.
Can we talk about Joey Vance?
Joshua Vance.
Joshua Vance. Hey, I gotta get his name right because he could kill me, and our goal is to get him here, right? So Joshua.
Do we know for a fact that he doesn't go by Joey?
I
a lot of Joshua's can go by Josh, Joey.
Well, we'll ask him when he gets here. We'll call him whatever he wants to be called.
Mr. Vance. Just not plural, just singular.
Oh, is it no S?
No,
I think it's just Van.
It's just Van. I'm not gonna lie, it's a cool name.
Yeah,
I like Chesco. Can we talk about that fight? Did you watch it?
Yeah.
All right, can you recap it?
He was
paint us a picture. From the moment that it started to the moment that it ended.
I'm not a very good painter, but honestly, the first round he lost. All right, Del Huber versus the Esteban.
Yeah.
Paint us a picture.
So, in my opinion, the first round it was Del Huber, and then second round it was
by a lot or just.
I think clear.
Oh yeah.
Not by a lot, but clear.
Okay.
He wasn't whooping on Esteban. But then the second round I thought was a really good round from a technical standpoint, really back and forth. But I lean more towards Zellhuber, and then third is even iffy for me, but I'll give it to the Argentinian guy.
The third was iffy, really?
Yes and no. I mean, it was still back and forth.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. That's why, like I said, that was when the Canelo fight was going on.
Mhm.
So I flipped over or turned over or changed the channel to the.
Why are you having so much trouble with this? Ennis?
Because I don't know how to describe it.
You switch from one fight to the other.
Yeah, and so I was watching the Zellhuber fight on my phone, and I saw that
Sequence?
that sequence where Zellhuber was like
Out on-
dancing and just
Out on his feet, basically.
and honestly it felt like he was out not just out on his feet but like he wanted to fall, and then the Argentinian kept hitting him like picking him up, right? So it's like he's trying to fall, and when he's on his way down he would hit him and like bring him back up. So it's like, you know, if you just let him go he'll probably
Good guy,
fall.
bad guy,
Yeah.
only one.
Like, you know, if you let him go he'll probably just fall. And then that's all I saw, right? I'm like, oh, this fight's. So then I see like when they're about to. I was working really hard, by the way, so I couldn't hear. So I was just watching everything. So I see Zellhuber when Bruce Buffer's about to announce. He's like anticipating a win. I'm like, there's no way he actually believes he's gonna win. It's like these guys are delusional. Like most of these fighters are delusional. Like we were talking about Zoe Saldana,
Yeah.
who
Zoe Saldana.
Irene
Irene
Aldana.
Aldana.
Irene Aldana, who, you know, she now looks exactly like Jose Aldo, like a scar face, straight down, like from her forehead all the way down to her chin, like, and she thought she won. Like, and like I said, she's consistent every single fight. You know, hit like a piñata, and she's never touched that canvas in her life.
Yeah.
So, beast. Even though I think she's like 0-17 in her last one. Her and Ortega are fighting for that record. And what you call it? And so I'm like, there's no way he won. And clearly the Argentinian won. So I thought it was a clear fight. But since I couldn't hear anything, I was like, I didn't really pay much attention to it.
It was a split decision, though.
It was split?
Yeah.
Really? When
Yeah,
which
it was.
judge gave it to him? Damn, I didn't think it was. Like I said, I didn't pay much attention to it. But
All right, so next fight is going to be featherweight bout between Brian Ortega and Diego Lopez.
okay, so it was like 2 seconds in. Like, I'm not wrong, right? It was like 2 seconds in. And it was 2 seconds in, and Diego Lopez had hit Brian Ortega around 17 times.
Yeah.
And I thought, did you think it was over?
Dude, I thought it wasn't be over.
Me too.
Yeah.
Did he make a mistake going to the ground with him?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think he did. I think he would have let him back up. He would have finished him.
Yeah, because he was out.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to like fake it, but he would fall. Like,
I thought Brian Ortega would have done better in this fight, but no, Diego Lopez was dominating the whole fight.
which is crazy. On the ground, I think Ortega was better.
Yeah. I think so.
On the ground, Ortega was better.
He kept letting him back up.
The thing is, I think it's funny. If that doesn't happen, which it obviously did, I think if they fight again, Ortega wins.
Nah, I don't.
Why?
I think it would have gone very similar to the Yair Rodriguez fight. The first Yair Rodriguez fight, so the second Yair Rodriguez fight, Yair Rodriguez won the first round clearly and almost ended Ortega. Ortega at that point realized, I can't stand with this guy.
Yeah.
And then went to the ground. Now, I think the difference in this fight is that he just was out.
Yeah.
He couldn't recover.
Yeah.
Like, he got hit so bad that at that point, he was half a man at that point. And I think if he would have just got rocked a little bit, not the way he got hit, I think in the second round, because Isaiah said it in the preview, Brian Ortega is tough. So if he would have still been in his senses for the second round, I think he's like, okay, well, let's turn this into a ground fight, and he would have won it.
You think he takes him down though? Because Diego Lopez is good on his feet, on his back too.
He is. I don't think he ends them, but I just think from what I saw, Brian Ortega that was clearly, what's the word? Compromised.
Uh-huh.
I felt he was better still on the ground.
Yeah.
And imagine Brian Ortega is not compromised. So, I don't know. That's just my theory.
I still don't think that it's gonna be that. It would be that.
I think he didn't perform good at all. I remember even like at the end of the second round, I I don't know if it was Cormier or Joe Rogan. It's like, oh, this is a much better round for Ortega. I don't think he landed a single strike in the second round.
Oh yeah, he just didn't get mauled.
Yeah.
And then the third, he went back to like where it started.
Yeah, he got dropped at the end of third.
Yeah, he got dropped at the end. Yeah, but I don't know.
I think the thing with Diego though, I think I guess I kind of not found a hole, but I see like but the commentators kind of talked about it, is I think every time he throws like a combo, he tenses up, which is why he hits hard, but over the fight he gets tired.
Mm-hmm.
But Ortega was never really able to push that pace.
No, yeah. Is it Diego Lopez? I'm not saying Brian Ortega is not a real test, but I think the matchup was favorable. If he goes like his ground game was a little iffy to me in this fight.
Diego Lopez?
Yes. To me, it was a little iffy. Honestly, to me, it was. It's like, so what are you going to do against Aljamain?
I think he's also been used to mainly more attacking off his back rather than like attacking from the top position.
Yeah, probably. But I don't think that's good.
Yeah.
Like that's not good in the UFC.
Take me down.
Yeah, it's like
have ground control.
that's great for jiu-jitsu, but that's not the great place to be. Like, I think that's one of Oliveira's flaws.
Oh.
He's so dangerous from his back, but I'm like, there's guys that are comfortable there.
That just won't take risks. Hold you. Like a Merab or
exactly.
Bilal.
There's guys that are just comfortable there. So it's like, what are you gonna do against Aljamain? If you can't wrestle, what are you gonna do against Eliav? Like Volkanovski could just decide to wrestle you, even though he honestly doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I don't think your stand up is not better than Volkanovski. So your stand up is definitely not better than Holloway, who Holloway can avoid the ground better than anybody. Your stand up is definitely not better than Topuria. So it's like, how are you gonna do against those guys? I just think Brian Ortega is the best name and your best favorable matchup.
Yeah.
The rest of the matchups now that, well, he thinks he's gonna take over that third. I mean, nobody's told him that. Well, Brian Ortega is gonna be third forever. So, so like, I'm sorry, bro. You're still gonna be 12th or whatever you are, because Brian Ortega ain't losing third. Brian Ortega will forever be third. So,
do you think he gets title shot now?
No. Well, let's talk about it. The featherweight division is in a funny spot. There's great matchups. There's not a lot of title contenders, I would say, because again, Max Holloway, and now you added a third one, because Topuria, Max Holloway, and Volkanovski are still a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you see Aljamain Sterling beating any of them? No. You say Eliav beating any of them?
Maybe.
Like, which one? Holloway?
If he could take him down, yeah.
If he could take him down, right? Who else are we talking about? And now Diego Lopez. Those three. I guess those should be the top 6, right?
Yeah.
So, which one of those three? Now, those three are new guys that weren't here, a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exciting, right? Because all we were looking for was, who the hell are these guys be? Josh Emmett? Are they going to be Yair Rodriguez? Or are they going to be Brian Ortega? And we Korean Zombie. We know none of these guys can beat them, right? So now our thing is like, now our question is, can these three who, again, we don't see them as really title contenders, but they're new. They're new blood. So I would like to see Yair Rodriguez against Diego Lopez. That would be a fun fight. I don't think it's a fight that's going to decide anything, but it would be a fun fight. Aljamain Sterling against Arnold Allen is a fun fight.
Aljamain's fighting Evloev.
Yeah, that's a fun fight, right? And those are the two quote unquote. If they win, I think. When do they fight?
In October, like the couple weeks.
So, for example, because Volkanovski's not gonna fight for anything that's not a title, right?
I feel like he may fight try to fight at 55. Though.
At 55, yeah, but at 45, he's not fighting if it's not for a title. So, I think Holloway Topuria, winner gets Volkanovski. That's him.
Who do you think wins that one?
I have no idea. No
idea.
idea.
That's the one that's the most up in the air, huh?
No idea. It's because we don't know how the stand-up is going to go. If the stand-up goes, if it's just a boxing fight, then yeah, Topuria's going to win. If it turns into a striking fight, I think Holloway wins. If Topuria tries to shoot, it's gonna say a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna say a lot. I don't think he's gonna get him down.
Say a lot, as in like he'd rather go down and
He's gonna
then stand
lose.
up. Oh, okay.
If he shoots, I think he's gonna lose. Like, cause but again, now we are looking a lot into Holloway. But it was a 155, right?
What?
Ooh.
Dang. That's exactly what
That's
they needed to.
pass interference.
Anyways,
What you call it? So I don't know. We don't know who's gonna win that fight, but what we do know is winner gets Volkanovski, right?
okay.
So I think if they fight in October,
Even if it's Max Holloway?
Huh?
Even if it's
Oh,
Max
yeah.
Holloway?
I think so.
you think what?
If Max wins, he'll fight Volk.
Yeah, he'll fight Volk.
That'll be what, like the 16th time?
Fourth time.
Fourth time.
But it's like this time Holloway has the title, so
Right.
unless and what you call it. So I think the timetable shoots for like the winner fights Diego Lopez.
Yeah.
The timetable is like the winner of Aljamain Sterling versus Eliov can fight Diego Lopez, and then that's a title eliminator there. Because
You should just make brackets for this, man.
Hmm?
They should just make like a bracket for this.
it's crazy. So I don't know. It's like the 145 is a little bit more exciting now. It's more open, and let's be honest, Max Holloway and Volkanovski are probably out in the next 2 years. So having these three new guys involved in it helps it, because I don't want these two guys to leave in the next 45 champion is Josh Emmett. It's like having Raquel Pennington as like, why is I'm no disrespect to Raquel Pennington. Mara Dumont, that's her name? Dumont? The one that cut?
Oh yeah.
She looks like a beast. Like, honestly, I feel like who fought for the bantamweight title? Bueno Silva and Pennington? She could probably beat them in the same night on like a tag team match. Or how do they call it? Like when there's 2 against 1?
Oh, handicap.
Yeah.
A three-way.
A handicap match. Like, she is legit.
Triple threat.
She is legit. She is crazy good.
Who's the new girl that's coming in? Like Kelly Harrison.
Yeah, she's fighting in October too.
Yeah, that's a problem. I don't think she can make 135 that many times, man. I'm sorry. She weighs like 190 pounds. I don't know how she gets down to 135.
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah.
Julia Pena's fighting soon. I think it's the next.
She's
Yeah,
fighting for
it's
the
on that
title
card.
against
For the child,
Pennington.
yeah, against Pennington.
You
You think she beats Pennington?
Yeah, I think she runs
Yeah.
over Pennington.
So then, what do you think is good? It'll be her against
Kayla
Kelly
Harrison.
Harrison? Or
If
not yet?
Kayla Harrison wins that fight.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a good fight, though.
Yeah.
I think that's a good test for Kayla Harrison. But 145, yeah, it's exciting. But Diego Lopez is he thinks he's gonna get 3. I'm telling you, he's not.
Well, who was saying? I think it was one of the announcers, whether it was Joe Rogan or Daniel Cormier. That's like, okay, well, he deserves number 3. But
It ain't happening, bro.
He'll get 3.5, not 3.
It ain't happening.
What's next? Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko for the women's flyweight title, world title.
How did you feel about that fight?
I mean,
We know what happened, right?
yeah.
But the approach from Shevchenko.
I feel like she did what she had to do to win.
It's like
She knew where she would lose, so she went there all the way.
I think she's a better striker than Grasso, but she didn't want, like, then the first fight she messed up and then she gave her back and she got choked. She don't want
that's the only issue I have with it. I am not one of these people that says, "Oh, you have to strike," right?
Alexis there.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
not one of those people. I'm sorry, I kind of threw you off your game.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Apologize about that.
My heart broke a little bit.
We're watching the Kansas City Chiefs game, and they just showed Taylor Swift, which is Chesko's ex. So
My heart broke a little bit.
I do apologize for that. I kind of threw a wrench in your.
Who wants to be in Kansas City?
Apparently, she does.
Look, they put Kansas City in the name just so we know it's a city. Nobody else would expect it to
okay.
be a terrible ass city. I'm in Houston, baby.
You know, there's Kansas City in 2 different states.
Huh?
I said it was a lot of conferences, but now I don't know.
Yeah, because
There's a Kansas City in 2 different states.
Is this true?
aren't they from Missouri or something like that?
Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah, I know that.
But then there's Kansas, like the city.
Yeah, I think there's a Kansas City.
I
and
mean, like the
Kansas.
state. Kansas State.
Is this true? And I bet you neither state wants them. Like it's.
Yeah, it's Kansas City, Missouri. And then, let me see if there's Kansas City, Kansas. Yeah, it's a Kansas City, Kansas. So Kansas City is in 2 different states.
I'm telling you, it's terrible. I guarantee you, Taylor Swift hasn't spent. She has been to Kansas City. We've seen her like at 10 Kansas City games. I guarantee you, Taylor Swift has not spent a length of like 2-3 days in Kansas City.
Just enough.
She goes from the airport to Arrowhead, Arrowhead to the airport. Like,
Probably.
I would not live in Kansas City if I didn't have
All right,
to.
going back to the fight. Alexa Grasso with Valentina Shevchenko.
Okay, I'm not one of these people that says, "Hey, you have to be exciting," and look, if you can't, you can't, right? If you have to hold somebody and that's your only way of victory, do it. But what you said to me is true. It was not her only way to victory. She could have mixed it up a little bit. I'm not saying just strike with her, but
And if the only flaw was that spinning back kick, just don't throw it.
no, because she lost the second fight without the spinning back. It wasn't
Yeah, and there
just-
were moments even in this fight where it looked like Grasso was gonna reverse her or get in her submission.
Yes.
So
Which I think they should count that as some sort of like control.
That was my question. A couple of those rounds, I think, could have gone to Grasso.
Well, that fight was closer than I thought it was.
I'm getting
Oh,
tired
no.
of this thing. Like, I'm sorry. You're not just going to... If I'm a judge... Look, how can we get this done? How can I become a judge?
I think you just
I
gotta
know.
take the judge test.
yeah, you gotta go to like the state athletic commission.
Oh, I could do that.
Get
All right,
a
look.
license.
How are you just going to lay on me? And I tried... she tried a triangle, I think, in the first. She had a guillotine in what? In the third?
Around
And
there.
it looked like it was deep at one point.
It looked like it was
think
deep
it was fourth.
for a second. Oh, yeah, maybe the fourth. She tried a couple arm bars. She tried things.
Yeah.
Shevchenko didn't try anything. She just laid there. Oh, she got a crucifix in at one point?
And at one point, I think she had like a arm triangle, but she lost it real
Yeah,
quick.
like it was like she rarely tried anything. She just kind of laid there. So if you lay on top of me, but I actually get a guillotine and you, but am I not closer to ending the fight? And is that not the criteria of judging? Who's closer to ending
Like
the
damage?
fight? Who's creating more damage?
She got a guillotine.
She got a guillotine.
Almost got a Kimura. Almost had a
Kimura, that Kimura was kind of deep
Yeah.
Yeah.
because she got the triangle in too with the Kimura, right?
Yes, I think it's
Yeah.
She had like 2 submissions at once.
No,
But
but
she had like a reverse triangle.
yeah, reverse triangle that
It was
that,
the
that was
Kimura.
not gonna end her, but the Kimura could have.
Yeah.
So yeah, she tried a couple. To me, it's like she should win that round if nothing else happens.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I also agree if you're getting like not points, but like if you're getting points for your takedown, if the person gets up, they should get points.
That's how it is in wrestling. It's
Yeah.
2 points for a takedown, 1 point for
Yeah.
escape. 2 points
I've
for
said this
reversal.
100 times, and we'll talk about Merab, but that Jose Aldo fight pisses me off to this day. Like it really does. That Jose Aldo fight. Well, me watching that fight, I was convinced Jose Aldo won.
Yeah.
I'm like, you try to do something and I stopped it the entire fight. so how the hell did I not win this? It's like, but it was obviously Shevchenko won, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. What happens now?
I don't think they're gonna do the 4th fight.
Not yet.
I think they're gonna put her against that. What's the French girl's name?
She's good.
Yeah.
But from what happened to last night, that French girl in trouble.
Yeah.
Because she could just go do the same thing. Her and Grasso make more sense.
Yeah.
Like, because if Shevchenko could do this to everybody now.
Mhm.
And Rose should go back down. Rose has no business up here. And look, man, I'll put Tracy Torres in any fight. But she's just not.
For those that don't know who Tracy Torres is, you want to explain it to the audience?
AKA Tracy Cortez.
Oh.
But all I'm saying, man, is this division's in trouble now.
Yeah.
Where's Mackenzie Torres? That division too?
No, I think she's in the one lower.
Oh, she's no. What's the? There's a girl that's undefeated. Can you go through that
Oh,
ranking?
I know Tatiana Suarez, but she's a
That's her, huh?
strawweight.
Oh, so that's the division. That's Tatiana Suarez who I was looking
Suarez?
at. Do you spell it with an S or Z?
At the beginning of the red.
At the end, man.
What is it?
Nobody has ever questioned the disease at the beginning.
I don't know. I don't know what you're questioning or not questioning.
What you got? Es what it is at the end?
Yeah. You know, the good thing is that you can Google me. You won't find me.
Well, you can Google me too. Like you
No,
can
no,
Google
but-
everybody.
But you won't find me because there's somebody that's more famous than I am, and that name will always come up.
Well, right now he has no competition. You know, you don't count yet.
Yeah.
What you call it? So can you go through that division, please?
Valentina Shevchenko, Alexa Grasso, Manon Fiorot,
That's her.
Manon Fiorot, Annan Blanchfield, Maze Barber, Rose Namajunas, Natalia Silva.
There's a girl who changed her name and acting like we didn't know that. You know you're not good enough. What's her name? She got married. What's her name? Can I see? Let me see.
Right hand side.
Like you know that didn't work,
Can you
right?
see the remote?
Let me see if I could. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but that's just funny, like how you brought it up.
I think.
Like she was ranked at 11th, and she's like, "That's not me. That's someone else."
Yeah, like what is it? Macy.
She said that for real?
No, I was just like,
Her name used to be Chiasson. I don't know what her name is now. Huh?
Kiasen?
Let me see. Where is it? See, the thing is, it's not her name no more, so I don't know who she is. But
I think that was 35. The
35?
Shay Song girl.
yeah. Okay, so 35 is. Who was 35? Pennington. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can. Is it this one? What's her? I don't know, man. Oh no, they still gave. See, they didn't change it on here. This is her. See, we know you.
Well, what's her name? So people will know.
It still says Chiasson here.
What's her full name?
I mean, go her.
What did it say on there?
It says Macy Chiasson. That's what I need her at.
Macy Casey.
Yeah.
Dude, how's that girl so tall?
Heels.
She does look tall.
Or she used to have another name.
Maybe she got married.
Let me see.
Or maybe she got divorced.
What that do?
Yeah.
Or maybe this is not her, cause I don't know.
Over here spreading
I'm gonna see.
fake news.
Changed her name. God. Change name. Look, yeah, it's here.
Okay, so what is it?
I don't know. It still says.
Nah.
Apparently not.
She changed it from a C to a K.
Cause what's her name? Well, I think it's her. Well, there's a picture of her getting married. Who is she married? Let me see. Now I kind of want to know.
Look, now we're just watching you search something
sorry.
on Google.
And I'm trying not
And
to
they have absolutely no context of what it is.
I'm trying not to be quiet, but like this is bothering me. Okay.
I'm giving you 10 seconds.
Look, man, I'm not gonna
9.
quit. This is pissing me off.
8.
Hey, this is her, right?
7.
Yeah.
Has that always been her
6.
name?
5. 4.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Man, whatever. All I know is that if you changing your name doesn't do anything.
Okay, next fight is Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili for the bantamweight title championship of the world. I'm sure that's how it goes.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't too shocked.
I really was. I didn't think it was going to be that one-sided. What do you think?
I didn't think it was gonna be that one-sided, but I wasn't shocked.
I thought that I don't know. I thought that Sean O'Malley would defend the takedowns better, and he would get at least 1 or 2 hits. But look, have you guys ever seen? Is the little mouse, Mama Ia oh.
Tom and Jerry?
No, but it's like along the. It's like.
First of all, that was a Nelly song you just sung, so
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't know what the hell it has to do with it.
I forgot about the little mouse that's like super quickly, and it looks like he's on like just like 3 shots of espresso all the time.
Speedy
Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh.
Okay.
That's what he reminded me of. That or a little flea that just jumps around everywhere.
Who?
Merab. Or like a Tasmanian devil. It's just bouncing everywhere.
What's the point of this?
That he
Run-on
just wouldn't
sentence.
stop moving. the commentators kept talking about how he had so much energy. And I'm like, okay, everybody says they have a lot of energy. It just means they have a good tank. I've never seen somebody move so much for all 5 rounds and not lose a bit of energy.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, I may say something that sounds a little... I don't think Merab looked that good.
I think he looked just like his normal self.
I think he's been better before. I think compared to the Jan fight, this is 80% maybe. 70%.
Yeah, but I don't think he's ever looked as good as his Jan fight in any of his fights.
Probably, but I think the Henry Cejudo fight was easy work.
Yeah.
This was like the Jose Aldo fight was boring, but it didn't seem like he was in a fight. Like those 3 fights were his last 3 fights, right? And they were just walks in the park for him.
What would he have to do differently, Sugar Sean?
I don't think he shot an... Oh, Sean?
Yeah.
Sean can't beat this guy.
You don't think there's any way to beat him?
Man, I knew Merab could do what he did, like how Chesko predicted. Like, I knew he could do that. I was expecting O'Malley to do better with his distance. Make it harder for him to get caught.
But he's so quick.
Yeah.
Like, his takedowns are so quick.
What I thought that could happen, and that's why I did pick Sean, because I underestimated his angles. His angles are really good. And I felt like he was more of a close the distance with explosiveness. But if you come straight, O'Malley's too much of a sniper. He'll catch you.
Yeah.
Like he'll catch you in the 3rd, 4th. He'll eventually catch you.
That's what you mean by angles.
He's gonna catch the chin. He doesn't come in straight. He comes in at angles that he did get hit. Yeah. But
nothing ever landed.
He's able to roll with it. He's able to come in that angle where it's grazing. It's never a clean shot. Mm-hmm. Like his angles were a lot better than I expected. Mm-hmm. Like because he has never fought a sniper like that, and I was like, and O'Malley's wrestling got exposed. His wrestling because Merab is not the hold you down guy. He is not. He is the
yeah. Once he got taken down, he was staying down.
Merab is the just take you down, you get back up, take you down again. You get back up, take you down again, take you down again, take you down again, and that's what drains you.
But even with Sterling, he was doing a lot better than he did with Merab. Maybe just the.
But is that Sterling and Merab have different
and that's
wrestling?
What I was gonna say.
They have different wrestling. Sterling is more like a build-up wrestling, right? He gets down low, then he goes to the knee. He chain wrestles. Mm-hmm. He goes to the knee, then he goes to the hips, then he goes to the back.
Where Merab is more like explosive.
Merab is get to you and hold on and pressure you against the fence and just that dirty wrestling, right? Am I wrong or do you see something?
No, I think too. I think Sterling comes in straight, like how you said.
He comes a little bit more straight. You know, he comes in more straight and he does have angles too, but he's a little bit more methodical. But honestly, Merab, and like I said, I don't think he looked great. How many times he shot?
Yeah, there was some point where I think around 4 and 5 where he couldn't get a shot.
I think it was 8 out of 12. I think it was 8 out of 12. I don't have him here right now. Total takedowns. Oh, here it says 6. I thought it was 8.
6 out of how many?
This is out of 15.
That's not a Merab fight. Merab shoots 15 times in a round, not in a fight.
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, that Merab didn't look great. Yeah. So I think he beat him at 75%. I feel like the moment was a little bit too much for Merab. That sequence in the beginning was weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the hell he was talking about. It took him like 4 minutes to shoot his first shot. That's not Merab like. Yeah, I don't feel like Merab looked great. But Sean O'Malley it's like he was scared to close the distance. He didn't want to walk him down. He had no confidence in able to stop the shot from round 1.
Yeah.
From round 1, he was that, and it's true. The guy never lets down. He kept that jumping thing moving around in circles.
And even when he does have him down, he's always moving, always doing something. Whether it's the knee in the hips, knee in the butt, like trying to take you down, he's always moving.
Hey, have you ever done those things where you're against the fence and they knee you on in the hamstring?
We practice it like in the gym.
How bad does that hurt?
It hurts to a sense where like it could dead leg you.
Uh-huh.
But it's also like you're also not really generating a lot of power.
Oh, you're not?
Well, not because you're right there on him. So it's like
It looked bad.
I mean,
those look like it hurts.
They looked so bad.
it's more it's like a dead leg,
Yeah.
but it's also not like I have a lot of force behind it either.
I don't think it can end the fight, but a dead leg sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, a dead
Yeah,
leg
it
really
does.
sucks.
yeah.
And if you have many of them, like, can it compromise your wrestling
I-
and stuff like that?
I think it could compromise. Yeah, your movement.
Your movement.
Yeah.
Because he did that a few times, and not only that, it's that Merab is really good against the fence. When Sean O'Malley, obviously Merab has the advantage against the fence, right? But for him to get to work to get off of the fence, he has to get up. When he gets up, that opens up the knee to the face,
And which is what happened.
right?
So it looked like he kneed him on the fence while his leg was down, and then it was very, very close.
So as soon as Merab saw him try to get off that knee, bam, to the face, boom, to the face, and you can't take a knee to the face, right? So, yeah, it was. I don't know. It was. I don't know. What do you see for Sean O'Malley?
And that's tough. I think the only fight that makes sense is him and Cejudo.
Again?
They never fought.
They never
They haven't fought.
O'Malley, right?
Yeah. Oh man.
There's history there too.
I mean, there's history,
There's
there's
history there.
beef,
You can
there's a
build
lot
it
of
up,
hype between both. They both have a name. I think it's a winnable fight for O'Malley.
Yeah.
Is it now though?
I think so.
Like, let's go through O'Malley's track record, right? O'Malley beat Peter Yan.
How old is Cejudo? 37? You think?
That's the question. If Cejudo has to be over the hill, if he is not over the hill, is Sean O'Malley beating Cejudo?
I think he is over the hill.
He better be over the hill because he is not beating Cejudo, who, if he puts on a good performance, because Cejudo can wrestle with anybody. So if it's the Cejudo of the Aljamain Sterling, he beats him. If it's the Cejudo of the Aljamain Sterling fight, I think he beats him. And that's my question. And I don't think Dana White can risk Sean O'Malley right now.
But he's such a, I guess, star now. It matters who you put him up against. You can't put him up against Figueiredo.
Okay, but
maybe Corey Sandhagen.
That one, but there is no easy fight in that bantamweight division. And everybody said he's the next Conor McGregor. He's the next Conor McGregor. Yeah, but he didn't get the Jose Aldo win. He needed that Jose Aldo win to become Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, the only reason Conor McGregor today is Conor McGregor because of the Jose Aldo win. If Conor McGregor would have the record he has now without that Jose Aldo win, he is not Conor McGregor. So you cannot let Sean O'Malley rack up 3 to 4 losses right now because you lose a star. And now the only thing you're left with is Alex Pereira, who can't speak a word of English and is not interested in learning.
To a McGregor or to a McGregor that we have in the UFC right now.
But he lost too early.
Yeah,
he lost way too early, so he never got that solidifying win. Like, honestly, this fight should have been Sandhagen. Fight should have been Sandhagen, and the next fight should have been Holloway or it should have been Topuria. Before you give him this dude, he is literally a machine. And now the UFC is in more trouble than I ever thought. Because, like I said, we already know what superstars are leaving soon. Like, John Jones and Stipe just got announced, right? Stipe ain't never fighting again. John Jones, maybe once more if we're lucky.
Well, he's already fight. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
I mean, after Stipe, one more if we're lucky.
Well, he has to fight Aspinall.
You don't have to do anything.
I say that as a fan.
Like,
I say that as a fan.
If he wants to fight Aspinall, I'm pretty sure that's his last one. Is he looking at Pereira?
Did you see that picture of him next to Pereira? Dude, they look like the same size.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Those are the only 2 fights. Like, but that's definitely the max that we'll ever see John Jones. 2 more fights after the Stipe fight. Holloway's close to the end. Poirier, if we're lucky, 1 more. Gaethje, 2 to 3 max. Like, the superstars are leaving. You cannot afford to lose to Sean O'Malley right now. You cannot. Because I'm sorry, but this thing of putting Pereira every 3 weeks is not gonna work for
the UFC. Like for
yes, it's not gonna work forever. So it's like I don't know, man. This was a tough loss for the UFC.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the press conference for Dana White. You could see it in his face. You could see
You
it.
can see it like when he got in the ring to put the belt on.
It's
Merab.
not just that he lost; it's how he lost.
Yeah.
It's not just that he lost, because if he would have lost in a rock and sock 'em robot type of way, guess what? That creates Merab into a star. The way Merab won, nothing changes. He doesn't become a star.
Yeah.
That doesn't buy you anything.
You know, 2 rounds gave it 48-47. I didn't think it was that close.
2 judges.
2 judges, sorry.
The 4th and the 5th round.
I don't know.
Maybe if
Maybe
that,
the
but-
5th. Maybe.
Yeah, I didn't see the 4th at all either.
But still, I thought it was closer to like a 50-45.
The 4th, I would have given him the 5th. Yeah, I would have given him the 5th. The 4th, I don't see how in the world you gave it to, man.
Yeah. The other judge was 49-46.
But
All right, so next from Merab, do you think they give him Umar Nurmagomedov?
of course.
Yeah.
Now,
You think he ever fights Sterling?
no, he's not fighting Sterling. No, my thing is, with all due respect, we'll watch it.
There's no star power behind
Is
it.
that fight selling anything?
No, I don't think so. But now that I'm thinking about it, it may be good if Umar wins because he has that Nurmagomedov name.
Mhm.
I guess that's. But
What is he to Khabib? Is he
They're
anything?
cousins.
Cousin.
I mean, they're all cousins.
they're all yeah, that's what I mean. They're like Roman Reigns and The Rock. I don't know, man. This what is crazy. Historic night. What did you think about the production?
I thought it was very nice.
I agree.
Very good.
Incredible. I loved it. I loved it. UFC.
It felt
killed
like a WrestleMania type of event. Like all the pay-per-views they're nice, but you know what to expect. But it felt like from this one there was a lot more showmanship to the production.
No, it was great. It was great.
Yeah,
It was great.
it was so good that I wouldn't mind not seeing it again because I feel like it was so good. You know, maybe the next time it won't be as good.
I think seeing
I see what you mean.
And
The
honestly-
sequels sounded better.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to see exactly the same, but I would like to see once a year something different. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be recreate this, but something different. It was, and it's crazy that such a good night, it could end up being detrimental because, look, Alexa Grasso, the Mexican star power means something.
Uh-huh.
If she would have won,
That would have been crazy.
that would have been great for the UFC. Because again, a woman star, you don't really have one right now. It would have been great. That's gone. Losing the Mexican audience, now that was your last Mexican champion, and Brandon Moreno doesn't seem like it'll be another one anytime soon, right? You lost your biggest cash cow. Now it's really going back to the drawing board. Because, let's say, I guess he's enough of a star. If you give him Rob Font, he'll be Rob Font. Does that get him back to where, or do you want to see him fight Cheeto a third time? Like,
I think the fight that I said, Cejudo. What ranking is Cejudo?
Cejudo is 6.
6?
no, that's definitely the name. But I'm telling you, if he loses that fight, you lost Sean O'Malley for good.
Yeah, but you look at the top 5. Who can he beat in the top 5 that you think?
And what is it?
We got Umar, Peter Yan, Corey
Peter
Sanhagen,
Yan. He's not gonna fight Peter Yan.
No, and he might not beat him again.
Yeah.
Sanhagen, Figueiredo, and Cejudo.
Figueiredo's a good question.
Yeah.
Is Figueiredo big enough?
But you think you think Figueiredo has a? You think Cejudo has a better chance of beating Sean than Figueiredo?
I think so. Well,
Really?
is that Figueiredo? Cejudo's a better. Okay, the question is, if Cejudo's over the hill, right? Because he looked over the hill against Merab. Merab made Sean O'Malley look normal, if not bad, right? So maybe we're being a little too harsh on Cejudo.
Mm-hmm.
I really do think that Cejudo that fought Sterling beats O'Malley. Now, Cejudo is a wrestler. I don't think Figueiredo's a wrestler.
Mhm.
And I don't think Figueiredo's going to outstrike O'Malley.
Oh, but I think he can mix it up better than Cejudo. And I think Cejudo's too old to wrestle how he was able to. Used to be able to.
So that is, I think those two names are there. Like Figueredo's probably, I just don't think he's big enough. O'Malley's not small.
No, he's not.
O'Malley's a big 135er.
He's 5'11".
And Figueredo's small for the division. So that's the thing. It's definitely one of those two, I think. It's definitely one of those two. And I think Figueredo makes the most sense. And honestly, I feel Figueredo's less of a risk. I really do that. I think that the Cejudo could win a boring fight against O'Malley. Now the question is it a 5-round fight?
Nah, I think it'd be a 3-round fight.
You think it'll be a 3-round fight on the pay-per-view?
Yeah. Yes.
And I think that's more risk fighting Cejudo there.
Yeah.
Because if you fight Cejudo in a 3-round fight, he just has to win 2. And he could take you down and hold you down for 2 rounds.
I think we better do a 5-round fight.
Like,
And it's not going to be a fight night fight, so it has to be a main card. So it'll be probably co-main event.
no, if you could ever make a 5-round fight for Sean O'Malley without being a title fight, is now. Because, like, you have a whole bunch of title, champions that honestly don't sell right now.
Yeah.
So you need to put as much. Can we go through the champions? Who are the champions from?
Right now, Pantoja.
Do the women even have a champion at 115?
Yeah, Whaley.
We got Pantoja.
Oh, yeah.
We got Merab, Ilia Topuria, Islam Makhachev, Bilal Muhammad.
Pantoja is a great example. We don't even know who Pantoja can fight.
I think you should fight Kai Kara France.
And that fight's not gonna be very exciting. But
I think.
You think Kyle First can win?
I think he can catch him.
Well, we hope
Do we
he'll catch
think
him.
Usyk's better than Kai Kara France? I think so. I think Usyk's better than Kai Kara France.
I think Usyk's better than Kyle.
But Kai Kara France caught him. He's the most powerful fighter in that division.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, it's like a puncher's chance fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But he has good takedown defense as well.
but not to stop this guy. Like there's guys with way better takedown defense than Kyle France that couldn't stop him. So it's like he's not gonna stop him. So he does have good takedown defense. This guy's just a different level of wrestling. And I think that is the next fight, right?
Yeah.
Kyle France versus
Yeah, I
Pantoja.
think so.
Again, doesn't sell too much. We'll like it. We'll watch it. At 140, 135. Oh, yeah.
We got Merab. Then we got Topuria.
Topuria and Holloway. But the problem is happening right now. So it's not like you got that holding for the future.
Makhachev.
155 is Makhachev.
Mm-hmm. And we got Muhammad.
Bilal didn't help the case,
Yeah.
right? And
Dricus. Pereira.
And there you go. Pereira's your next one, right? And then 205. Like, we don't even know who Pereira can fight now since he's fighting so often. He's fighting Khalil Roundtree.
307.
They just it's randomly. It does really seem like they just threw names in a hat and picked one out.
Yeah.
And then we just talked about it. It's possible that your top 2 stars in heavyweight are done in a month. So so right now you gotta use. I don't know who the hell Gaethje's fighting next, but it better headline the pay-per-view. It better be for the BMF. You need to create as many.
I think they'll do him and Hooker or him and Poirier for a third time.
I would love him and Hooker. I would love him and Hooker. That would sell, and that pay-per-view is absolutely.
But for what? Like, it'd be more like a build-up for Hooker. Because Hooker's on the wait. Didn't Hooker just lose?
He just won.
Oh, he just won. Yeah, there. He's
No, if Dan Hooker beats Justin Gaethje, there you got an next star.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wouldn't even have him fight for the title. I would just have him fight random people every now and
Who's
then.
Chandler fighting? He's fighting somebody.
Oliveira.
To
me, that fight's pointless.
Yeah.
It's pointless.
I agree.
That fight's so pointless. Like, there was nobody else Chandler can fight.
I know. No.
Him and Hooker would have been. Oh no, they already fought,
Yeah,
right?
fought.
But honestly, that would have made more sense.
Yep.
Because the last fight lasted 30 seconds, so that would have made more sense.
And Hooker's improved.
Hooker's definitely gotten better. That fight's pointless.
Yeah.
Hey, what happens if one wins? Well, one has to win, right?
I mean, it could go to a draw.
But what happens?
I don't know. I would have rather seen. I think a better build-up would be Chandler Poirier because that beef still. I'm not saying.
Yeah, but you think Chandler beats Poirier?
I don't think Chandler beats Oliveira.
I think Chandler beats anybody up there.
I think Chandler has a better chance of beating Poirier than Oliveira.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially not in 5 rounds, which is what that fight is.
Who do you get closer with, Oliveira or Poirier?
I mean, he got closer with Oliveira,
That's
but almost everyone got close with Oliveira.
Yeah, Oliveira is the opposite of Beneil Dariush. Oh no, Oliveira is the opposite of Chandler actually. Like, have you noticed? Oliveira is always losing the fight until he wins. Chandler is always winning the fight until he loses.
Yeah.
Like, he is the opposite of it. Like,
he doesn't have a chin on him.
Who?
Chandler.
He does. He just has no cardio.
You think so? To me, it's the chin.
Justin Gaethje hit him with like his car and couldn't knock him out. Like
that was a good fight. You know, I take it back. I take it back.
Like, and so did like Poirier hit the hell out of him, and he had to go and choke him out because he couldn't knock him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though Chandler has a chin. Is the thing. If you get past round 1.5, he's done. I don't know what the hell was gonna happen with him and McGregor because they're both the same. So
well, I think
I would like to see if Oliveira wins. I'd like to see him and McGregor. Either him or McGregor, or if like Holloway loses, I'd like to see Oliveira and Holloway.
Him, who? Say it again.
If Oliveira wins, I'd like to see him against McGregor, or I'd like to see him against Holloway if Holloway loses.
Yeah, well, somebody has to get that title off of Islam, like somehow.
I don't think it's anyone soon.
Yeah, I don't think so either. To be honest, there's like, and I don't understand why these dominant fighters can't like break an ankle or something like. In the middle of the fight. I don't know. And then, for example, I don't know how Sterling beat Jan 3 times or 2 times. How many times was it? 3?
2.
I was against him fighting Jan. I was like, look, man, you slipped on the banana peel and won. Don't ever fight that man again. Pull the Canelo.
Yeah.
Like Canelo beat Triple G, and they're like, nah, I'm good. I ain't getting on there again. Canelo versus Berlanga fight. The best part of it was the walkout.
I thought the Caleb Plant fight was good.
Actually, it was.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a card. That was a hell of a card. Danny Garcia versus Erislandy Lara.
And Rolly was on there too, right?
Oh, really? He was?
I think so. But I saw this weird thing on TikTok where like Plant got like dropped like at the end of a round, but they didn't count it.
Oh, they didn't count it?
He was like stumbling to the. I don't know. I just saw a TikTok about it. I don't know.
He definitely got dropped. No, but they counted it, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
No, I don't think he got like dropped, but like I saw the one where he got dropped, but there was one like they caught him. He caught him in the corner, like he got caught in the corner, and like he kind of like stumbled forward, but the ref's like no, it was a slip, but he was like walking like all like wobbly to the.
Oh, I didn't know that.
To his corner.
No, it was a great card. I didn't know that the boxing card was that good. It had Caleb Plant who knocked out some Australian looking guy. Was he Australian?
Caleb Plant knocked who? He knocked out who?
Can you look up the guy that...
I think he was American. I think he was a Trump supporter.
Aww.
Why is that relevant?
That's the only reason.
Because they can't catch a break this last week, bro.
I just knew that he was wearing the
oh, yeah, no. Trump got shot again.
Yeah.
He didn't get shot.
We got his golf course got shot at.
Trevor McCumbee.
He shot him?
No, that's the name who Caleb Plant fought.
Yeah, so... Hey, yo, Many Man is definitely working. Yeah, you can't just play Many Man. You got to live it. So, what you call it? The Canelo fight was another Canelo fight. You could literally replay the last, 3 Canelo fights, 4 Canelo fights? They're the same.
Did Berlanga have any good moments?
Yeah, I guess he won a round or 2. Like,
make it competitive.
There was a point where they were hitting each other in the leg.
Oh yeah, there was.
Like, and the ref got mad, and I'm like, and they were just taking turns hitting each other in the leg. And yeah, he showed some attitude, he showed some grit, but not much more different. Like, yeah, it was just throw the jab. He got dropped by the same left hook that he drops everybody with. Second round, third round. Third round. And then it was just.
He slipped, I think, on like the 8th or 9th round.
Yeah, it was. Honestly, I don't know what to say about it. It wasn't. It was very. I would say underwhelming, but it was kind of what you expect. Like, and this is what I keep going back to it. If Benavidez fights him, I don't see it going any different.
No.
Like, if Canelo fights Benavidez, do you see it going any different?
I don't know. I feel like Benavidez is really aggressive, which may lead him to get caught with something.
Like, Benavidez, if you watch Benavidez, Caleb Plant.
Yeah.
Caleb Plant was winning up to the 8th round. Am I not wrong? And easily. Caleb Plant does what Caleb Plant does, which is get tired in the 8th round, like always, and then he gets walked down and loses. But to me, it's like unless you have Caleb Plant's skill with Benavidez' size and power, then you're not gonna beat Canelo. And I don't know who the hell that guy is. Do you know who that is? Like, that guy doesn't exist from what I know, at least. So it's that guy is Canelo, right? Who has the size and the skill.
Canelo versus Canelo.
Yeah, that guy is Canelo. So it's like, for example, the reason I brought up the Caleb Plant fight is that Canelo could do what Caleb Plant did, but he's not gonna get tired. So it's like, why is Canelo avoiding it? Is my question.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he's avoiding it. It's like, we saw it in the Caleb Plant fight. Caleb Plant dominated for 8 rounds. The fight was not close for 8 rounds, but Benavidez kept doing what he always does. Is walk you down. You can't walk Canelo down. It's been proven. That is not a way to beat Canelo. The only way to beat Canelo is the way Bivol did it, with the jab, staying on the outside and controlling the exchanges, or what Mayweather did, which is absolutely outclass him.
Right.
Or like I said, have the skill that Caleb Plant has with the cardio and the power. Which the only guy that I know has that is Canelo. So I just don't get it. Can somebody please explain to me why he doesn't want to fight Benavidez? And it's the biggest paycheck that you can find next for a fight that you fought 1,000 times. I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
Don't understand it. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow, where are we at? Instagram? Please follow us on Instagram. Go watch our follow. What is it?
Suplex Society.
Suplex Society on TikTok. We're gonna do a watch along, or what are we doing? What do you want to call it?
Let's call it a watch along.
What did you want to call it?
I don't know what it was called.
A reaction video.
Oh yeah, reaction video.
To the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix.
Mini docu-series. I don't know. I thought it already came out.
It came out. It comes out September something. It probably came out today, if I'm not mistaken. You see? Well, you know, our Google, Luis's Google is not up to speed. He has like a Nokia phone or something like that.
I don't know. I'll look it up later, and whenever that is.
Whenever the Vince McMahon comes out, I think we're gonna watch it. You know, about a week later, and or a couple of days later, and do a reaction video to it, with maybe a couple scenes attached here and there. Well, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Peace.